What's up, everybody? We are back with another episode of Pound for Pound. I am the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman.
Henry Cejudo, a.k.a. Triple C.
And today we have a special guest that has been on the show before, but since he's been on the show the first time, has made waves, has, as I like to call it, has ran up the bag. And to where now, I feel that this guy is one of the faces of the company right now, of the UFC. The bantamweight champion of the world, the machine, MERAB DVALISHVILI. Did I say that right?
Yes, you said perfect. Come on, yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you.
A Shadowline production.
And
yes,
thank you for having me, and Kamaru, thank you also. I watch almost every interview of you, and you always give me some shout outs and respect. Thank you so much, and I'm always was big fan of yours, and much respect what you done for our sport, and I know you can do it to come champion again. Let's go.
Oh man, I appreciate that, man. And I'm a fan of the sport. I love the guys. I love the guys now. I love the guys before me. And even while I was fighting, even some of the guys in my weight class at the time, even though I might have wanted to compete against them, I'm still a fan of the sport and I'm a fan of the guys. And right now, the way that you're doing things and the way that you're elevating yourself, it's amazing to watch. I love watching it. And I'm a big fan, man. And not to mention, I'm a little kind of salty because you're kind of about to break this record. Right now, we're tied with 3 fights in a calendar year, and you're about to break it and be the first one. And so you're about to leave our club and go start a new club as the only guy to have 4 fights within the calendar year. How does that make you feel, MERAB, to be the first guy to potentially do that?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think too much about that. I'm more focused for the fight. But of course, always feels good when I break some new record or like some new, like something, like it's part of the history. Yeah, like we have a long win streak and it's everything else. It feels good, of course, and it's motivation for me. But more than that, it's for me, it's more important is fight. Win a fight against now my next opponent against Petr Yan. This is most important. That's what I'm focusing on because how he's training, and I cannot relax. Because I have to training 2 times better than him. That's how is my mentality right now.
And I love that. I think that's extremely important. And I say this before to previous guys is when you become champion, people don't really understand. They think it becomes easy and you just have to relax. They don't know that it's really when you get ultra sensitive because I have to continue to get better. I can't take time off. I can't do this. I can't lose that because there's a next guy, there's a contender that's looking at you that wants your spot. And so defending each one becomes more and more anxiety each and every time that you go in there. Now, you're going in there December 3rd? December 6th. December 6th, UFC 323 versus Petr Yan. And this would be your rematch for you guys. So now, hey, MERAB, you're starting to do what guys like GSP, guys like myself did is start to go back now through the division a second time. Now, what is it about Petr Yan that you see this time to think, okay, this guy might pose a threat? Or is it something that where you're like, I've already faced him once. I know where I can capitalize and really take him out of the fight?
Yeah, Petr Yan is really tough opponent and tough guy for me, for sure. So I always knew that. Even I beat him in the first fight. He don't give me much respect. He was thinking he will like just beat me easy, and then I'm sure he was surprised first time, but now he knows how good I am, and he will be well prepared. And I'm sure he will come strong. And so me, I have to be also focusing. I know it's hard to focus when you beat your opponent first time. Second time, it's hard to like motivation because I'm a winner, but this guy lose against me, and now he will have a more motivation. And so me, I have to keep a same mindset, like say I think underdog mindset. Even I'm champion, I have to keep an underdog mindset because I know he's gonna come hard. He's gonna change his like style fights and. Yeah, I have to be just. I'm talking now, but it's hard to do when in the training or in the fight. Or I hope I will do it. But it's a new fight and a new date, and we never know.
Yeah, Marab, the first time you guys fought, Peter, I feel like there was a lot of bickering. There was a lot of tension in between you guys. This time around that you guys are fighting the second time around, do you think it could be different? Because I feel like part of what motivated you too to kind of beat up, because you 50-45 Petr Yan in that fight. Nobody was really expecting it to be that one lopsided. Do you need a little bit of that animosity to still do that to Petr Yan? Because I remember there's one thing that you did say. I can lose to anybody, but I cannot lose to Petr Yan. Do you still feel that same way? The machine.
Yeah, definitely. First time was different because it was a couple of reasons. He was bullied to us, like for me, for Aljo, and he was disrespecting us. And stuff like this, and he's from Russia, I'm from Georgia, and in politics, I don't like Russian politics. I don't have. Everywhere is good people, bad people, but I don't like Russian politics. And then every time we have a competition against Russians, we have to win. We have to because. And so that was like all mixed up, but. After I beat Peter first time, it's like our mentality. Like when you beat somebody and after he has a fight, you're rooting for him. I was like after me, he fought 3 times and I was like cheering for him. Let's go, Peter! Like beat, because it makes you look good too. When you beat somebody tough guy. And now I was cheering too much to him, and now I like him. It's hard to be mad about him. And he called me out, and he was very respectful. I'm like, oh, I need to be mad at him again. It's hard.
So in other words, Merab, respect has been earned on Peter's side. It would be crazy for him to not respect you after what you not only done to him, but fuck, to all of us. Me included. Now, you do have you did see the fight between Umar Nurmagomedov and Martin Bautista. Now, what was your 2 takes on that whole fight, man? How did you see it, man?
I don't watch this fight.
Really? Okay, can I tell you something, Marab? Can I tell you something, Marab?
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes you dangerous a little bit. When you have that animosity, like you did against Petr Yan the first fight, you have that with Umar, and I don't know what it is about Umar that you don't like, but you have that with him. And I feel like that kind of puts a chip on your shoulder, which motivates you. What is it about Umar Nurmagomedov that you pretty much, let's just call it a spade, that you don't like?
Yeah, number one thing, he wasn't respect me, and he called me fake champion, and he was tweeting or maybe his assistant on whatever it is. I know he wasn't Ali. I know because Ali reached me out and I talked Ali and he wasn't helping him tweet. I kind of know who was helping him tweeting, but what kind of man you are when somebody tweeting for you? And so yeah, I don't speak good English and I can, I can speak. Maybe we can understand each other. But when I go Twitter, I make sure I ask my assistant or somebody like maybe my friend to like translate this and then make sure, but it's always my words, maybe help me to translate, but it's always me, I will never let my manager or my friend or my brother to tweet for me to say words. It's not even my, So that was like a lot of disrespectful words from him from the Twitter, and also he did call me fake champion, and then so what I was mad about most, he don't respect me as a champion. Yeah, it's a fight. We may lose. He was supposed to maybe beat. One punch can change everything, but I earned it. I earned it to get there. I was champion, and he should respect me because you don't want to beat somebody disrespect. No, if you fighting for champion and then you beat champion, you don't want to beat somebody stupid. You should give champion respect. That's why I was most mad about him. He wasn't respect me, and then he's now making excuses. And I'm done with him. Next question, please.
Wow.
All right.
Love it.
When the champ speaks, you gotta move on. All right, let's move on. Let's move on, champ. I don't want you to come at me. Hey, champ. No, I say this often. I'm not only am I just in awe of some of what you guys are doing, but I'm a real fan of some of you guys. And it's there was a time there where I kind of the interest kind of dipped a little bit with kind of some of the fights and some of the matchups, and then all of a sudden reignited again to where we're getting these guys come out now, like yourself, really continuing to elevate, like Ilya really elevating himself. And the welterweight division right now, as hot as it is, there's new guys coming out and really elevating themselves. So I am a real fan of the sport. I want to talk about your last fight versus Cory Sandhagen. Cory is my teammate. Cory is my boy. I love Cory Sandhagen. And Cory's an extremely respectful guy. And Cory is a technician. I mean, a guy that just really kind of chose to do the sport and decided to just work tirelessly to get himself to the place where he was at. A lot was being made that Cory was going to be that guy that's going to come in there and potentially dethrone you. But you went into that fight, and I was extremely surprised with how much, and I loved at the end of the fight what you said. I'm still getting better. I'm learning. I feel like now I'm just getting confident in learning the striking. I was extremely impressed by your striking. I thought you mixed it up perfectly, and I thought you made some really, really good decision with the striking, and you even hurt Cory. You even hurt Cory once to where you potentially almost got him out of there. And, like I'm going to say, I don't want to say I was rooting against you, but I was rooting obviously for Cory. I wanted Cory to as a teammate, and me watching him work, I wanted to see him be successful in that. And so I was extremely impressed with you in that fight. So let's talk a little bit about that fight. How did you feel going in there with a guy like Cory that was a sniper to where everyone kind of really thought this was the guy that was going to get you?
Right. Thank you again, Kamaru, and respect. Of course, you always rooting for your teammate. Cory, I know he was tough challenge for me, and he was new opponent for me. And I was surprised. Every time I take him down, usually guys don't get up, especially lately, this easy, And then he was like giving me back and getting up easy, and it was hard to hold him down.
Right.
He's good for sure, but I think my pace, my experience, and exactly like you said, my confidence, like I said, and after, I'm getting better, I'm learning, and, I'm putting work in, and, he paid off. And, the fight was tough, but I keep it smart. I use all the string, experience, cardio, wrestling, striking, everything else, to win against him. And that was a good fight, for sure.
I feel like, MERAB, you fought everybody. You fought Aldo, you fought Yan, you fought me, you fought a lot of people with different styles of fighting. Who do you, obviously I was with Kamaru. I thought if anybody could really give you a run for your money, it was probably Cory Sandhagen, because one, I felt like he could get back up to his feet, and I felt like he was a little more he's a little more craftier on his feet than, let's say, a guy like me, Aldo. The only guy that I could maybe think of that, maybe even a little craftier than him too, I would even say Umar Nurmagomedov. Was there anything really that surprised you? And why were you, what made you want to take this fight with Cory Sandhagen too in the first place? It's almost like you were like, give him to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're just like, dude, that's a dangerous fight.
Yes. Yeah. First, yeah, that was the plan, when you're just a UFC fighter, you're just waiting for fight, you fight opportunity, you just wait, and whenever they give you a fight, you have to fight, otherwise you may wait one more year. And I was just always wait for fight, but once I came champion, and after I tell Hunter, please keep me busy, I want to be busy, and whatever. So I will fight whoever will be next. And so after I beat Sean O'Malley second time, then the Cory Sandhagen was the best deserving guy, and he earned it. He was fighting best of the best. He even fought down the rankings when he was like number 2 or number 1. He even fought some top guys, best challengers, and he pretty much fight everybody, and he was the most deserving guy, and that's why I mentioned his name. And they have him in the arena too. I guess UFC, of course, it was.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask that a little bit, Merab, and I don't know if how many people really have thought about what you're doing or trying to attempt. To be able to fight 4 times in a calendar year and then win, Merab, with the victory and the finish over Petr Yan, I'm going to have to put you pound for pound, bro, the best fighter, because nobody's taking those chances. Nobody is taking those risks. A lot of people are, you can knock somebody out if you're only doing it twice a damn year. Can you do it 4 times like Merab? Can you do it 4 times like Merab and get finished? So what do you think? Am I a little too far off, Merab? I know you're a little more humble than Triple C.
You are wrong.
But am I wrong? Kumar, correct me if I'm wrong. If he fights these 4 fights and gets a finish over Petr Yan, how can you deny a guy like MERAB DVALISHVILI as pound for pound?
I mean,
I might be a question for you, Kush. What's up?
Merab, and this is how I feel. I 100%. I put Merab. Remember how my pound for pound list was: Merab 1. It was Ilya 1. MERAB 2, a very close 2, and then you've got Islam, and then you've got Alex Pereira. That's where I have that my top 2, and the reason I have Ilya is Ilya. Not only did he stop 2 GOATs of the division back to back, stopped them. He said he was going to stop them. He stopped them, then said, "I'm done with this division." Left the belt, went up, and stopped one of the potential GOATs in that division. And so that's the only reason I have Ilya there. But Merab is a very close second, especially with what you're doing, because Merab, you're really putting time in that octagon. You're going all these 5 rounders. That's a lot of time that you're putting in. That's a lot of experience that you're gaining each and every time. So that's why I have you at a close second. But you can tell me, what do you feel, Merab? What do you feel that you rank in that top 5, top 3?
No. With the win. Now the question.
With the win, Merab. What do you think?
I'm asking you, Kamal. With the win.
So thank you, guys. My job is to training hard these next 3 weeks and win this fight first, and it's a challenge for me. First, I have to win, and after I'm good. I'm good with to be ranked. Even in 3, I'm fine. But I think it's Ilya number 1 for sure, and it depends how Islam will do now if he wins the 170 belt.
Right.
He should be number 2 and number 3. I'm fine with number 3. I'm good, but I'll be good with the 4 wins this year. I'll be fine. I'm good. I don't ask much.
Don't rub it in, Merab. Don't rub it in. I'm still salty.
Yeah, but that being said, though, Merab, and I think the only thing that could really, like, why not attempt to make history, bro? Like, I was a flyweight that went up and won a bantamweight title. You're a bantamweight. Why after? This is how I see it. I think there does need to be a fight between you and Umar Nurmagomedov after this fight. I do believe, this is my opinion, competitively, tactically, the elite of the elite. I do feel like Umar is, because of you guys had it 3-2. I gave you 3, 4, and 5 in that fight. 1 and 2, I give it to Umar because the fight was close and because you've been finishing people. I feel like you get past Petr Yan, you fight Umar Nurmagomedov or the winner. I don't know what they're going to end up doing there. I think you should go up. I think there's a time and place, and this is where I fought Kamaru a lot. I've always wanted Kamaru to be a double champ, and he decided to kind of stay there because of Israel. I did sign.
Yeah.
When is MERAB DVALISHVILI ready to go up and conquer another weight? Because I will say this, Merab, I did count you. I felt like Cory could get you. Fucking, I thought I was going to beat you too. Like, truthfully. You know what I mean? It didn't happen. It backfired.
And you saved him.
Respect is given. But my thing now is, when are you going to go up to a whole nother weight division and cement yourself as one of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time?
Yeah. When it will be right time, I will go, no problem. But I think right now I should be focused, and I am focused on my weight class. Especially I have a now fight against Petr Yan. After, I want to fight in March. Whoever will be ready for March, I will fight. And I hope I will get this White House fight. And so after, we'll see. We'll see how the 145 division will be. And if UFC asks me to do it, I will do it. But like I mentioned before many times, I have so much respect for Volkanovski, and I know he's top challenge. And as a fighter, as a person, as a father, I have so much respect for him. And I want to focus for my weight class for now. Right now, I don't want to talk too much head of, so because it's a fight business. And
right.
Right,
Merab. Well, listen, you champ. Not just champ, you champ now. So do people even call you by your name anymore? They just say, "What's up, champ?" Right? Doesn't that seem to be your name now? Yeah. Okay. So by just looking at that, Merab, you being champ now, it's almost like you said just now, was you being this busy and you fighting? It's almost like you can't even spend the money that you're making. You can't spend it fast enough, right? It's like you look in your bank account, then it's like more. Then you look again, then it's like more money. You can't spend it fast enough. And also, when you're being given gifts, I just saw a video that you whipping around a wagon now, a brand new.
Yeah, man.
Talk a little bit about that now with all these gifts.
That's crazy. My friend Andy, jiu-jitsu coach and friend, Andy, I'm sure you guys know from Temple Vegas. He told me also more famous you get and less money you spend because gifts and the sponsors and everything. And it's true because my friends and my sponsors Aviator, they give me this beautiful gift, a G-Wagon. First when they told me they was gonna give me Mercedes, I'm like, which Mercedes? I said maybe GL. No, they said it's a G-Wagon, and then I Google, I make sure, it was, I don't even want to believe, really, and then, they surprised me with this beautiful car, and it's crazy. Yeah, but I really love MMA, I really love fighting, and the money, of course, it's nice and good, but money, money is not what motivates me. What motivates is to make my people and my country proud, and my teammates and my people who helped me, and then just to fight in UFC and be part of the history. And this is, you know, we are special people because whatever we do, this is only special people can do this. Even weight cut, you know, I'm always, every time I have to go through weight cutting, I'm always nervous and stressful. You know, fight is nothing for me, but the weight cut is always stressful for me. Always, I'm nervous and I will miss weight. But thank God. And then after I make weight, I'm always shocked how I did this, how I cut this 20 pounds. You know, I'm always like this. You know, so we are special people, and this I know this is hard work, and this is just. This makes me, everything else makes me motivated to make people, like I said, make my Georgian people happy and proud and representing my country. And money is secondary, you know, money is nothing, but of course it feels nice. And now I'm set up, you know, well, of course, I want to find a good wife and I want to get married and I want to have kids. And I know I don't have to go full-time job, you know, I don't have to work anymore, you know, because like my family will be set up, you know. That feels good, of course.
Well, that's great news to us, MERAB, because guess what? We want to help you with this. You know, we love you, and I'm sure the whole MMA community and the UFC world, they love you too, but we want to help you with this, MERAB. So, MERAB, the champion of champions right now, we want to make sure that you get a baddie, you get the wife that MERAB deserves. And so, MERAB, we would love to play a little game with you. We want to help you build your dating profile, Henry. Henry, can you chime in here? Is that what we want? We want to help my man MERAB build his dating profile here, MERAB.
It's time for you to be a dad, bro. You can't be a dad if you ain't practicing, yo.
All right, MERAB. Will you allow us to build a profile for you right now while we're here?
Okay, let's do it, Kamaru. Okay.
Let's freaking do it, Henry. You know how these dating profiles work. They're gonna ask you a couple of questions, you know, so we can fill in, just for you to, you know, to let the ladies know that, hey, I'm here, I'm available, and you know, it's me, champ of champ. I'm looking good. Holla at me. You know, you want them to swipe right and not swipe left, right, MERAB? So we're gonna ask you some questions here, and you give us your best answers, and we'll help you fill it in. All right.
All right.
So. First and foremost, you know, they're gonna, you know, ladies, they like what they see, they like the appearance, so they're gonna want to ask you, all right, MERAB, how tall are you?
5'6".
5'6". All right, well, you know, 5'11", about the same thing. 5'6", 5'11". 5'11". We'll put 5'11". Same thing.
How come when we had the face off, bro, we're the same size, man?
Hey, Henry, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
We'll
put 5'11", right? Yeah, we'll go 5'11", all right, MERAB? We'll go 5'11", all right? You know,
listen, you know what? Come on, you can keep it 5. You can be honest. You know, keep it 5'6", no problem. You know, some girls respect short kings, and
yes. I like that. I like that. But you know, girls already kind of estimate this. It's like, you know, when you ask a fellow like wrestler or a training partner, hey, what'd you weigh this morning? And they stepped on the scale and they weighed 150 pounds. They go, I weighed 142. You know, they say this. Exactly. The women already know this. So they already kind of putting a little extra on it. So we'll say 5'11", okay. All right? All right, next question. Henry, you want to ask the next one?
Yeah, my dating me is like, how is it dating you like? MERAB, in a couple words.
What would you say if a woman was asking you, hey, what's life with you like, MERAB? So what would you tell her?
So my life is just healthy lifestyle. You know, I don't need much. You know, I go training, lunch, training, and then relax with friends and hanging out and having good times. And stuff like this.
Nice.
Oh.
So we'll just put nice. That's dedicated, of course, for sure, to training. So we'll just underneath that, we'll just put dating me, because they like a short, to the point. Girls like that. So we'll say dating me is like diving head first into a frozen lake. How about that one? We'll use that one. Come on, they like that one, Marab.
Yeah, cuz you could be the freaking the love
Hey,
guru.
the love guru. All right. Okay, my question right here. My question is we'll say, what are your simple pleasures, Marab? What do you like? What are just simple things that you like?
Simple pleasures. I got one for you, Rob.
Okay, what?
I would say
Well,
tell me you like double leg takedowns and cake.
Booties?
Dude, I can't.
Big booties?
I gotta be careful, dude. After that rampage shit, I like to try to exit.
Come on, I thought we was looking for wife, bro. For wife,
Yes.
that doesn't matter, you know. Like,
It doesn't.
number one is
Marab. Your wife, bro. Come on, your wife. You have to be. It's got to be nice here,
listen,
right?
it's about inside, you know.
Inside.
The outside, it doesn't matter. Of course, it's better to if she has everything, but most important is soul and mentality, and you know, old school, who wants family, who wants to be wife, who wants to raise kids, you know, who wants to be respectful woman, who wants to be loyal, who wants to be number one for her, and you know, she respects you, and then me makes me to even love her and respect her, and then don't look other beautiful boobs or beautiful ass. You know, I will feel guilty if I look. If I look, yeah,
that's a fantastic answer. So we'll put Marab loves a big, round, beautiful heart.
Yes.
Yes. Right. All right, Henry. Any other skill that you want? Any other questions, Henry, you want to add on to it here? Because we want to get the swipe rights, because Marab is in a place right now. He deserves that queen.
Yeah. And what about this one, Marab? Do you have any unusual skills?
For what?
Well, you tell me.
Yeah.
I have a great cardio, my friend. Good cardio. Not stopping.
Wow.
Yeah.
No kidding. No kidding.
I like that, Marab. Hey.
What we got for unusual. Goes all night long, hand to hand. Likes to make
what do you think, Henry? Why you think? What do you think? Why is my cardio so good? That's extra training.
Yes, I love it. I love it, Henry. So he has been practicing. Yes.
Yes. Don't let them tapes leak out, Marab.
All right, Marab. All right, real quick. Just a quick couple more. What is your favorite? Because I'm a guy that I actually love quotes. There's a couple of quotes that I live by in my just life and also in my athletic career. So is there a quote that you've heard, you've seen, that you're just like, I love that quote and it represents what I stand for as a man and as an athlete? I'll give you one of mine. Let me help you. I'll give you one of mine.
Okay, yeah, give me yours.
One of my quotes are, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. So in other words, it would be, if you fail to prepare, then you are preparing to fail. If that makes sense. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I kind of get it. But so I will say, like, you know, treat people how you wanted to get treated, you know. So like, respect people how you want to get respect. You know, I try to live respectful way, and I'm always respect people and respectful people, and I ask them same back. I live respectfully and
Okay.
like this and.
Okay, so
Marab, that's called Marab. That quote right there is called the golden rule. I learned that in kindergarten, in fourth grade. That's the golden rule right there. Is you want to treat others the way you want to be treated. So
all right, Marab, I got one last question for you here, man, because we're going down the damn list. What is the perfect date? If you were to take on like the girl of your dreams, what would you do that day? How would you plan the whole damn day to make sure that you sweep that you sweep this girl off her feet? Not sleep, or maybe not yet. What's the perfect day?
Okay, perfect day.
If you're trying to conquer a woman right now, Marab, what would you do in that day?
Yeah, so just maybe I would like to take her, some farms, like ride horses together, some beautiful nature, like good dinner out somewhere, like in nature, somewhere like to be. I like to be outside, outdoor activities. Yeah.
All right, Marab. So now we know we got to put some pictures up because they like to see the pictures of you and you doing what you do. So we have a couple pictures we would love to add to your profile. That's one in the top left. We got to let them know you got the strength. You could lift them up. Because everybody likes to be picked up and taken care of. We see one of you, the businessman, the philanthropy, the successful guy. We see all these, and then you see, of course.
Okay, first picture is real, second picture is real, but third picture is AI.
Hey, you got to let them know that you're Zen too. You're calm soul, calm spirit. Yes. Okay. What about this one?
The fourth one is realistic too. Like it's AI, but it's kind of me. Yes, exactly. I like horses. I'm like I like to And then fifth one is also me. It's a real one. I'm a Mexican. I'm adopted Mexican.
Hey.
Fishing. I mean, maybe when I was, no, it's not real actually. But and then, I just want to let ladies know I'm not fishing anymore because it's wasting time. I don't want to take my time from my girl and go fishing. I will not go fishing. I will either do my job, which is fighting training, and I will hang out with my lady. I'm not going to fishing. Just let them know.
Yeah. And the last one, you love to save people. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is just I can lift it, no problem. I'm strong.
I'm coming for you, brother. I'm coming for you.
All right, Marab. Now, before we go, can you give her, if she's watching right now, which I'm sure they are, there's millions watching all over the world, tell your future wife right now what a message you would like for her to know.
Message? So, just message.
You can do it in your sexy voice. If you want to use your sexy voice to talk to them, you can do it in your sexy voice.
Marab here, I can help you. Just say this, bro.
Yes.
Just tell my future wife that daddy's coming home. That's it.
No, like, listen, my future wife, I know some my friend walked there and she was looking at me like okay, some girl walked there and then I just mentioned my future wife. Okay, I'm sure she already has to know that, like, I don't have to tell what to do. She has to be already mentality like this, like wifey material. She wants to be wife. She wants, I don't know how to say. She already has to be wifey material, wifey
Ready-
mentality, like a mother's
Yes.
mentality. You know, she has to want family. You know, to be wife and respect. And I don't have to tell. I will never tell her what to do. I don't want to raise somebody. You know, maybe I will recommend something. I will be nice and respectful for her. But like I said, I don't want to raise or I don't want to tell specific. She has to know how to dress and how to be respectful woman, and I will respect this kind of woman. And yeah, it's nothing much to say.
Wow.
Yeah.
You got me
Okay,
in
that's
tears. Wow.
yeah. That's it. That's phenomenal, Merab. And I think that could be an easy trade-off. You being a respectful man. And I think, of course, you're going to meet that woman that's going to be a respectful woman and definitely help get you to the promised land in building a family and continuing everything. But Merab, man,
Yes.
before we go, I mean, it's first of all, like I said, you've easily been one of our favorites right now in the UFC. You easily are.
I appreciate it.
But there's also in that fight in December, there's a lot of fights going on. There's also, Henry is returning back and he's going to be fighting a very sharp, a very talented, and a guy that's really starting to get a push from the UFC in Peyton Talbot. So
Yes.
looking at that matchup, I mean, I don't know if you pay attention to the other guys that are in the division. Obviously, when you're champion, you
Yes.
got to worry about that next guy. But looking at that fight between Henry and Peyton Talbot, what would you say is what needs to be done on Henry's side to potentially walk away with the victory?
Yes, so I will say, yeah, this young guy is very talented. Of course, I'm rooting for Henry, and yeah, like it's a tough fight, tough matchup for sure for Henry. And I think Henry must respect him. You know, he hits, he has tall, long reach, and everything else. And I think Henry has to mix. Just. Maybe if you take him down, Henry, just stay on top, just maul him, like just stay on top. Maybe use your body weight. Don't spend your too much cardio, like just like wet blanket, just like this, make him tired, and you need to win this fight, and I think you can do it. And yeah, just mix it up, and I will say study him, watch his fights more. And it will help you, and yeah, I wish you good luck, and I want you win this fight.
Thank you, Merab. I appreciate that, man. Can I send you a little heart?
Okay. I hope this.
Well, but champ, Merab, good luck to you. Good luck to Henry. You guys both. That weekend is going to be a fire weekend. Hopefully, both of you guys come away victorious with your win. And Merab, I have to, obviously, we love you and we care about you. I have to root for you. The stupid other part of me was like, dang, he's going to break my record. He's going to break our record. But welcome. We love it. And man, congratulations on all you've done in elevating yourself, and you're continuing to elevate yourself. And I think that pound for pound ranking might not be too far away, Merab. You keep doing your thing, okay?
Thank you, Dan.
All right, my brother. Thank you for coming on the show with us. As always, I am the Nigerian Nightmare, Kamaru Usman.
Henderson, aka Triple C.
And we are out.